have Steven right now on with this. Um, I hope it's going to be okay. Steven, can I hear your voice?
Yeah, Seku. Yeah, Seku. I'm live.
Yes, you are live,
Can you
Steven.
hear me?
You are live. Welcome tonight. How
Okay.
are you?
Yes. Thank you. First, let me say a very big thank you to the top family for granting me this opportunity to be on this platform.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say good evening to our people back home, the Pimpin Riders, the, the Marketing Association,
Mm-hmm.
the students community, the elders, the traditional council, the youth, who are the nuclear of every society,
Mm-hmm.
the local government, the city council, which was one of a record in our institution.
Okay.
I want to also say good evening to the media practitioners in our county, and we also want to say good evening to the security apparatus
Mm-hmm.
of Grand County who making sure that the life and property of our county is being protected.
Okay.
Again, I want to say good evening to all of my friends, most especially my brothers, my sister at the Jeff Tamakoji Intellectual Forums, where I once served as the CEO and overseer of that institution. I want to greet you wholeheartedly. Before I propine, I want to say thank you to all of my friends who were there during the time of my bereavement. You know, it is so high, it is so disheartening, it is so regrettable to lose a present, most especially somebody who and you lie on the same bed. Unfortunately, death have wavered away without saying goodbye. That haunted me, and I am of the stronger conviction that where she is, may her soul rest in peace. All of the friends that tested me, that called me, that even made contribution during a burial, most especially to the forum, I hold you with my heart, with my sincere heart. Thank you for what you did. I know that we are friends, and you did what you could do just to identify with me and my family. I say thank you. So, Seku, since I migrated from Liberia, I think this is my first time radio show appearance. And our country people have their saying that says, if you see a frog, if you see a frog running across the road, there are two things. Either something is running behind that frog, or the frog is chasing something to eat, right? So our actual appearance tonight, we're going to speak on few issues concerning the county, concerning our society that we all yearn for. Somebody will say, why Stephen is speaking, and since he left, he's still advocating. Yes, of course. According to Martin Luther King, he said our days of living on planet Earth will come to an end from the day we keep starting against things that matter of most. And it is from this backdrop that I, Stephen, I did not say because of the locality that I found myself in. It means everything of my people back home are well. It is from this background that we continue to speak on issues that are cardinals to the growth and development of our country. Since I came, I have not one day rest. I speak on issues both on national platforms and on my own personal platform. People who are friendly on Facebook, they can observe that. So, Seku, this is the reason that I am here tonight, and we can keep the ball rolling. Thank you. All right, Seku. Like I said, I have cataloged a lot of things, and I'm going to delve or dwarf into it bit by bit, so that the people of Nigeria will understand the type of leadership that we have all the time, most especially ranking from the local government and some impediments. I mean, some impediments that are eating the fabric and the yolk of our national leadership or county leadership. So, it was a few weeks back, Seku, when I watched the social media, I saw a type of rigmarole between the local government and that of the council. Yes, of course, the council are the direct representation of the citizen. What makes them the direct representation? Those people came from different institutions. Like you have the civil society group, you have the youth, you have people from the traditional council, you have people from the elders council. So those people, these are conglomeration of people that combine. They serve as a legislature for the direct voice or voices of our people. So those people went there to represent because in a democratic form, or maybe we have two types of democratic or activities that I will tell you. You have the direct democratic and you have the indirect. The indirect is where people go and represent you. But in direct, you will get all of the citizens. They will be in line. Once some money, they will go directly to the Capitol building. So the council are serving as the indirect Democrats. So they are there to represent the interests of our people. That's why those people came from different backgrounds. Now, what baffled me is Seku, in every society, first of all, I want to say hi to Madam Choma Kraju because I learned that she have not been well for a couple of time now. I pray and hope that she will be well. She's a good mother, and I know with God in heaven, she will be protected to where she is. But there are few things that we need to speak on, Seku. You see, the budget of our county, Grand Jire, there are huge sum of money that been moving here and there, whether the people are experiencing the actual reality of this money. Few weeks back, you saw the type of leadership headed by Honorable Eddie's Grant. Grant is somebody who stay in leadership. So at this point in time, I thought he was staying as a gap to help alleviate the type of bad leadership. But Grant have still dwell within the corridor of a bad leader. Seku, can you imagine before we left the county, I have with me, the total report of the local government 2025 budget, 2024-2025 budget that talks about 10,000 to the disabled. Seku, the disabled, if for somebody will eat the disabled money, then why about people that are able? Why about people that are able? Somebody who cannot. They are, can you imagine those people, they are human, for God's sake. Those people deserve better. They deserve better living place. They deserve place to be as their headquarters. If you enter other country, you will see the disabled center. They're where they can gather and go and discuss issues pertaining to them. But in Grand Nigeria County, we cannot identify a single thing where the disabled can be located. So the reason those disabled are there is to represent their interests. So the 2025 budget, the disabled, there was money allotted, 10,000 allotted to the disabled and approved 2024-2025 budget on the budget line. It was approved at the end of the day. It was a disabled the civil society. So the civil society, best to my knowledge, have received their portion of the 10,000. Now, what becomes the disabled? Disabled have not received a dime. I want somebody who is Phileas. I want Phileas who representing the disabled to come on this platform and say Stephen is not saying the truth. Or Jackson, who they call Ido, to come on this platform and say they have already received their money. Or my own senior brother, who is the president of the disabled, to come on this platform. Seku, I feel like I should just go on the street of those people to start crying. Our people are suffering. Our people are suffering. You see? So the disabled, you didn't get them money, the 10,000. But in a report, you capture that the disabled received 10,000. So who is the person that received that 10,000? This is the reason that I came on this platform. According to the report or 2024 and 2025 budget, the motorcyclists, they place in our budget again 10,000 United States dollars. After the 10,000, best to my knowledge, Siakwa Wia, at that time I was still in Zedru. Siakwa received the amount of 1,000 United States dollars. When Siakwa received that money, so 10,000 you take away 1,000, meaning the outstanding going to be like 9,000. Siakwa only received 1,000. That wish myself, if somebody tell me that Siakwa at that time received more than 1,000, that person will bring proof. They will bring everything. Siakwa received the 1,000. At the end of the day, the balance 9,000 were in Jubaju.
All right.
I was surprised.
Go ahead, Steven. Go
I
ahead
was
while I
so
do one or two things quick and listen to you. In the
yeah,
next few
I was
minutes, I'll still be
surprised
seated.
to see in a report a capture 10,000. So how did the local government give the 10,000 to be captured in a report, the recent report? So these are calculations that I keep making, and people should answer to this thing. I think Siakwa need to come on the air to clarify, because a life, a character, its attribute, its deportment are in line. Let's say they are on a line. They are on a bottom line for Siakwa to come on this platform to tell the motorcycle that is representing, the people in Gliotabo that are riding motorbike, the people in Totan that are riding motorbikes, the people in Bazon, the people in Gliotabo, the people in Putu, the people in Boplo that are riding motorbike. Siakwa is not only representing motorcycle in Zwedru, it's also representing motorcycle in all of those places that are named. Siakwa should come and tell us. Because the report, like I'm saying, the report capture 10,000. And best of my knowledge, Siakwa only received 1,000. So how? How? The next thing that I want to talk on, Seku, before I go to the national legislature and dig out the draconian leadership that are still wanting to come back permanently as their guardian. There will be a meeting tomorrow, Seku, the local government. I have the letter here. This letter was written by Suku, or my former instructor at the community college. Suku wrote the council that the council should go and attend meetings so that they can reconcile on issues that that was like a burden between the local government and the council. So when Suku wrote, the council went and replied Suku that Suku is not the direct representation of the local government in Grejide. So there should be a direct letter. No, Suku can write a letter and say, PP, the superintendent need can be there. But you can say, Suku is writing the council while the superintendent is there. So is the soup is telling us, because I learned that there will be reappointment. It said that President Boaga told him not to sign any document again. Sugu wrote that and the council rejected it. I will forward a letter to you, CEO, so that you can read it to the public. They rejected it. You know why they are doing that? Why Honorable Grant is doing that? He playing a double standard game. So that tomorrow when anything happens, you will say, I never wrote you. So luckily, the council, they did extremely well, cleverly. What they did was to reply and say, if you really need us for the meeting tomorrow, the soup should write the council. Because by law, the soup should have nothing to do in terms of, the council and the local government. Sugu is just an administrative assistant. So he have nothing to do with secretary. Why are you allowing this man to write? So there's a clandestine deed that are honor cover that Honorable Grant tried to hide. Now, let me call those names. Seku. Honorable Grant again called a meeting of 4 persons at the Tottenham Palace about 3 days ago. And those 4 persons, he said that the 4 persons should go and lobby for 2 more persons to join them to make it 6. Because the council are 9 good persons. So when you get 6, automatically by law, those people, even when you can be the chairman or the chairlady on our council, if you don't want to sign, the 6 person can sign, it becomes law. So Honorable Grant promised those people that you will get 100,000. You have to sign a new budget of 1.5 million. The local government is about to receive 1.5 million. Say Steven say by document. Honorable Grant went to Morovia recently at the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. And while on his way to interact with the finance ministry to collect the 1.5 million, the people requested that there should be a report, direct report from the council. So that is the reason he calling for this meeting, to present his report, and then the council going to grant or agree that yes, the report of all of the money, the four or 100,000 that were used for electricity for 5 towns, even though only 2 towns were electrified. So we are agree that this money were used or they were implemented directly on a project listed. That is the reason Honorable Grant is struggling recently to call for this meeting. He called 4 presidents. Let me name them. We got Omar Rhoda Gamu. According to those names, so that the public can hold them. In case when anything happens tomorrow, if there is embezzlement, the public should hold those 4 presidents accountable. Because they are like a puzzle in the flesh of man that eating the bones. Those people, the only interest they fighting on our council is to collect money. Honorable Grant just promised them 100,000 to convince their colleague to sign. They need 2 more presidents. Up to now, Honorable Grant have not gone to the finance ministry. Right? Those 4 presidents, Rhoda Gamu, who is representing the Elder Council. We got Fidel. Fidel, I will reach out to Fidel. Fidel is a good brother, is a good friend, and I know there's a lot of promises that were made to him, but I'll reach out to him. Don't use public form that will follow your unborn children. Fidel is representing the disabled. You know that the disabled been crying Fidel, but Fidel is not getting the money. He's not getting the money. We got Omen Tapesle. If anything happened to our county money, the 100,000, Omen Tape is leaving ERS there. Please hold him accountable. Hold him accountable. Then we got Abbott. You know what baffled me is that Abbott have not been signing on any document because she said that she was having like problem with, the way Honorable Grant was proceeding recently. So she have never signed on any paper. She one of those that representing the young people as vice president of the Grand Nigeria Youth for Development. This is the institution that we fought hard. Seku, you say you can bear all wisdom. We fought hard in our county to take the case from the court. Abbott, you came as a vice president. You never used to go to any meeting. You never used to sign. But because the president of the Grand Nigeria, you have issue with the local government, it been raising critical issues. Yes, I saw other papers that is need attached to, but today I will not say it here. So when a man is raising issues, about it now, instead of joining his brother to advocate for the young people in Grio Trouble, the young people in Boplo, the young people in Biai, the young people in Bao, the young people in Kavara, and etc. About it now, from Kou with the 4 president or the banner 3 president I just named. So as to share 100,000. If you share 100,000 by maybe like 6 person or 9 person, you'll be talking about 11,000 each. So Great Nigeria County have become a cow meat that any man can just join from their house. You carry your bear or you carry your pot, you call your pizza, you go and call your pepper soup. Aboti is leading that team as a direct youth representation. If I'm having my own right as a president, I feel fire in that little girl. That little girl like the money, Seku. You don't get money like that. You don't get the money on the detriment of our people. You don't do that. In fact, all those people that I just named, you are the only youngest person among them. I love females, Segu. I love a female to be around. But not those females that will serve as deterrent to other females. You don't do that. You don't do that. So Aboti have honor my or leadership to even write a press release that I just saw. Ain't no distancing yourself. Your president was elect, yes, but the audio have not told or whether it is local government money or it is the money from certain place. Where you take your own information and you make it clarity. That's a total honor money. If you read law 1 of the 48 laws of power, it will tell you that do not overshadow or your leader or your boss. Say good. Anything I do in a top or a top FM, no one the administrative proceeding that I learned that should overshine you. It is not like you want to show that leadership, like the supremacy. No, but that is the proceedings. So I was expecting our T if I'm not encouraging bribery or corruptions. If she notice that a president is corrupt, the best thing our T can do to exonerate herself is to resign. Resign from that position and then raise issue. People will give you yes. But you resign, you raise your issue, the next day you go to Thomas Palace for you to share 100,000. I'm so disoluted. I'm so disappointed in Aboti. You don't do that. You are a progressive young lady. I love you for your zep. I love you for your energy. But if you use that means as a direct representation to damage the image of the young people, we will not sit down to allow you go that route. Let's leave the local authority. Seku. You know, there are several issues that Nigeria County need to migrate from. Agriculture people say that if you use a soil over and over, the end of the day they have a term called soil depletion. People that do agriculture will come here and tell me. Soil depletion means that soil have no use again. No matter how you water the soil, how you pour all out of fertilizer from America, from Europe, from Asia, that plant will never germinate. And we have such a leader among our leaders. So what baffles me that I keep battling, Senator Penu, is just simple. You saw Zwaju Moto Lacho High School. Let's look at BWR Seku. BWR is an autonomous institution. Means this institution will be receiving funds from national government, apart from maybe what the country will share with them. Anytime they have national, the budget. That's how also that way. In the law, when we speak in accuracy, it will pass in the lower house. But the reason why it is being pulled hold on in the upper house is Senator Peno. Because you know there's been since 2005, 2006, when you go in the house, after inauguration 2006, they may have not proposed a single bill. Don't get me wrong, one lawmaker cannot pass a bill, but he can propose a bill. This man have never proposed a single bill. So if Zwedru Motolacho High School is being granted as an autonomous, it will be like a political goal against him. This man said unless or a day body that Zwedru Motolacho bill going to pass in the upper house as an autonomous. I raised that issues. I raised it. I tried to look for Mr. Bolden number, but I have not getting it. Honorable Penu, I'm informing the county today. The people in Boplo, the people in Chesna, the people in Kwebo, the people in Grotiti, the people in Krobare. Be aware that Honorable Penu, your biggest institution in Grand County, Honorable Penu say it will never receive any national budget. Because in as much you deny it to be an autonomous, it means they will not receive national budget to do anything on their own. The next thing is this man is a female who coming back to us to go in it or to remain there as a lawmaker. And what was like a cacophonic statement from Senator Penu and a draconian attribute towards other leaders that did extremely well beyond redemption in the county. Senator Penu was once a pawn in a town in Zwedru and made mention that George we have never done anything. You know, I would take that statement serious when the time Senator Penu was doing survey, when he was doing survey with President Weah, and say, President Weah, instead of us taking photo, please look at this project in my county. But everything at that time, they were bread and butter. They were bread and butter. All right, I agree, President Weah did nothing in the county. What have you also done? Bring Kemu Moi in Bon County. Bring Kemu Moi in Bon County. Have just given or turned over a technical college to the people of Bon County to be using. And those people will go, the poor people children will go there, learn how to become mechanic, learn how to cook, learn how to plant hair, and they can feed their next generation. Senator Peno have no single tangibles in our county. I was so surprised when I saw a lot of teacups on a platform. You know, Seku, I just bought 10 cartoons of teacups that will be donated to Senator Peno because it is the only project that I know best. Those cartoons will go directly to the CPMD and they will make use of it. The next thing is, Seku, I just sent you a screenshot from Rufus Deku. Rufus Deku came in my inbox when you send a flyer. When I posted it, it came in my inbox. He said, Dodi, the line you want to take, if you go on air, will make sure right the Canadian government to deport you. I just sent it to you, Seku. I want you to read that in public here. You don't a myth that I'm providing. Rufo make that statement in my inbox. And I just want to challenge the entire ZPMD. If no one come on this platform or have contacted, I just sent a link of the Canadian government to Rufo Deku. If he refuse to write, it means no man in ZPMD. All of them are there. They are also women. And not just women, but a very male woman living in our institution. Oh, so Zopeno have a contact with diplomatic institution, or he have that diplomatic say. You don't able to allow our brother to travel, but only to come out and say, I will make sure that the person come back. I want the energy zone we use to carry me back. Yes, Labrador is my country, and I want to go back at any time. Right now, as I speak, I want a flight to just cancel that I can go back and see my people. I feel at home. I feel nostalgia. I feel homesick. I want to go back. But if Zoe have that energy, he can use that to carry Mason. Because Mason Chapoy, my own boy brother, Mason Chapoy, he took the man into Bouquet right after Kavala River. And he took photo right to the people, small lay airport. He said, tell the people that you must say in France. Where is Mason today? Mason is teaching in Zwaji Moto Lacho High School as volunteer teacher. There's a man who sacrifices for Zopeno every day. Zoe is not using that me to carry Mason. Let's look at my friend. Marsh, I don't let her go in the crossing of Marsh, but Marsh keep pushing me. Mars was taken to America, so took the man passport from him so that he cannot go anywhere to find any way to stay in our country. Yes, it is good. Maybe you want to pursue legal thing, but you don't able to use that energy to expose young people that languishing in hunger, that languishing in severe poverty in his institution. But you have the energy to say, I will write. Seku, I say you the boss. Why you don't want to read so the public will hear it, Seku? I want you to read. It is what Rufus Deku said to me when you posted my flyer that I come here appear on your platform. If they don't write, it means also women in the PMD. They don't even know the strategy, Seku. They don't know. It's a challenge. I will keep provoking them. Beginning now, upward, moving forward, I will provoke the ZPMD. Even my dear father will not stop me. He will not stop me until they get right the embassy. You don't think you're making my case strong? So Zopenu, the debate is about telling the people of Nigeria why you do. It is not about how many T-Core you carry there. It is an insult in affront to the good people of Nigeria County that a man who spent over 20 some more years, the only development you will boast of is to carry T-Core back home. But these days are no more. There's a day of redemption, the wing of freedom, the wing of total redemption is coming. And those suppressors, those oppressors that are on the way will be the beneficiary of the wind of change comes 2029. At which time we have nobody in our history called Zopeno in the national legislature. The challenge is on. The challenge is on. You can say anything because I
Thank
saw
you.
a post from Edward Bagao. I know death. It don't come to one person.
Thank you.
Death. It is something that go on the roof of everyone at an appointed time. So if you will provoke me because I lost my girlfriend, and you will say my girlfriend died this and that, it is death. It is death. I'm not happy with it. I've been in grief. I've been in trauma. And you will use as a means of politics. Oh, your girlfriend died. Nobody have died from the entire zone before. Nobody have died there. No one have died in Zokian before. Nobody died.
Thank you.
Your family, your father is still living. So father and mother they are still living. So
Thank
I
you.
don't regret it.
Thank you, Steven. Thank you, Steven.
I don't regret it.
Thank you, Steven. We started this interview around 8:30, but due to some connection problems also for your side, we had the problem, and obviously we are also into the time of another program called I Beg to Differ. At this point, I will activate the phone lines for people to be able to interact with you. And after that, you answer a few questions that you need to answer. And then we'll come back and roll on to get your parting comment, and the next program will be coming up. So our guest tonight is Steven Siakwa Saywon. Steven, you can just mute yourself. It will be okay if you can. Our guest tonight is Steven Siakwa Saywon. And the numbers to put your calls on is 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. Just in case you want to ask Steven questions, make a recommendation, or speak out what on your mind, to alert him on what you want to do as well, then you put your calls on 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. Let's hear you tonight. 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. Let's hear you tonight. Who are some of the people watching? We have Orito Tukba. She's watching tonight. We have Prince Jazz Zulu. He's also watching. Mamadou Timbobari. He's watching. Maxine Chapoyi. He's also watching and actively engaging the broadcast tonight. So put your calls on 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. Steven Siakwa Saywon have explained a lot tonight, over 30 to 35 minutes, on the program here, letting you to know some of the disappointment that he had in some people, some of the frustration and what he think he can be able to work on. So at this point, we will take a quick break. When we come back, we move on with the call lines if we can. So keep the calls coming to 0881 1435 040776 105 105.
The second time I jump over it. The third time I will fly over it. Fly over it. They still talk about me before see me today. I will look at go. Then I go and take it so they can touch my family. I say it can happen, but I won't see it. I won't be the reason why my mama crying. My papa to can call me because she love me. Biggie work can call me, but look at me and hesitate. But I jump over it. The second time I jump over it. The third time I will fly over it. Fly over it. I jump over it. The second time I jump over it. But the third time I will fly over it. It pretty clear. But I myself will feel if I'm proud of myself. I'm a picking with feel when you see me talking there. It says Wabucha Neo, then but it no need there. It no need there. No matter where you are, no matter who you are, you better keep your focus so know your right from your wrong. Don't be your own self, probably that you looking for witchcraft. That I won't care if that you your own self witchcraft. That way I follow my taxi, so that I can know me. Oh my own safety for me. I won't be the reason why my mama cry. My papa to can call me because she love me. Biggie work can call me, but look at me and hesitate. Oh, I jump over it. The second time I jump over it.
All right, okay, so let's go to the line. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Koromah.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Koromah.
Good evening. Your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Stop. I'm from Ibo.
You call from where?
Ibo.
Okay, let's hear you quickly.
So, Mr. Koromah, you posted on the line concerning our senator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we need development in our country.
Okay.
Development in our country. So if you spend 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, we need achievement from you.
Mm-hmm.
It means 5,000, give me 100,000, give me 1 million. Cannot. But we need your pulpit. Even giving that guy is not a pulpit. You need something that our generation can and keep more, then they will be after it. So, Honorable, so, you know,
Sorry, Chief. Thank you. Your line is so bad. Let me try the next line. Hello?
Man, good evening, sir.
Yeah, Pastor, how you coming on?
I bless God.
Oh, okay. I thought you denying the position. Go ahead, Bodekato. Let's hear you.
Please give me a chance to say what I want to say.
Go ahead.
I am not a pastor.
Don't worry, we're all kidding. Don't worry. Go
But you
ahead.
compare. Okay, so let's say a pleasant good evening afternoon to our son, a little brother,
Uh-huh.
Siakwa Saywon, accordingly. Thank you. The same Steven is taking, but no one thing that is for faith.
Okay.
But that's a reality.
Mm-hmm.
The 15 counties we got in Liberia, Grand Zilla can only boast of the longest state lawmaker. But what is the difference? You and I know. So all of the eight districts you got in country.
Mm-hmm.
Let honorable so infrastructure that we can
Brigadu, you there?
Of you.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what you was elected for. Went to your friends.
Brigadu, the network is very bad tonight. So you can call back, please. Yeah, just call back and let's see. I don't know what's going on. Numbers to put your calls on is 0881 14 35 04, 0776 105 105. Yes, let's hear you tonight. And let's talk about issues that bring development to our country, grandchildren. Liberia is our home, and let's work it on together. 0881 14 35 04, 0776 105 105. We got 5 minutes to go, please. Just put your calls on 0881 14 35 04, 0776 105 105. After 5 minutes, we should be leaving from here. Right now, 0881 14 35 04, 0776 105 105. This person. Hello.
How are you?
Fine. Name, where you calling from?
Yeah, I'm still calling from.
And so let's hear you.
Thank you for a little brother. You hard determination to love for your country.
Okay.
But I'm looking at something. You know, every youth and brother that you call that are not in that is not that happy. And for me, I'm not the first people. I love good things. And that's the stuff. I'm not going to. I'm living there for a long time.
Okay.
I remember we are all here. And that is something that good going on in this country. Because by the 5 years from 2005 up to now, the leadership business are just going to work. Nothing good.
Okay.
Even the doctor I was speaking, now that the 15 countries, because machines they're greater in all the cities, new capital cities. But you see, nothing is but here.
Okay.
And the Russians have all the cities. So one of the most is Nigeria, need to look at Nigeria is the country.
Thank you. Thank you, Fire. Thank you. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Your name, where you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Prince Charlie Jezulu, and I do join you from Morado County, Morado County, Baba Bibisa.
Let's hear you, brother.
Okay, thank you so much. I want to use the time also to extend my greeting to my student brother, the powerful youth chair of the great Mountain Coalition Democratic Church in Steven Siakwa Saywon. You know, for the issue about Zoe, my opinion is something that has been a curse to the people of Green County. Since that federal ban in that house, we haven't seen any tangible for him since 2005 up to now. You know, we got to be very clear to this. Now, Zoe can be compared to any other lawmaker. If Tumofala can be compared to Tifa, Sir Joseph can be compared to any other lawmaker. Can be compared to all these people I'm talking about today.
Yeah.
You may be mentioned compared with president as we speak. Because for the time that he stayed in that house, he understands everything about legislature. So for so to be in the house, cannot point out anything great.
Are you there?
This. So we see nothing in so. So I'm not contributing anything towards the people of Green County. Mentioned about him occupied the building. How do you define what him occupied the building? But you have now made anybody to say, yeah, this is the person I made today that BSc or high school diploma.
Thank you, Chief.
You have not made anybody. So how do you define what him occupied the building? So federal Zoe. So I have nothing to contribute to the people of Green County. The only thing now that Zoe can point out is to send people against people, to abuse people, to attack people on an arrogant thing, which is not helping our people.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's take another person. Thank you.
One Edward Bangawo who just said red or NASCO and just fair that everything is all the way. Giving false and misleading allegation against somebody who is in pain.
Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you. We've gone 2 minutes already in your time. Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah, welcome. Let's hear you, Nelly.
Nelly's the passport.
Let's hear you, Nelly.
Good. Steven to say Steven Siakwa Saywon. Steven, thank you for coming up tonight. Thank you for not forgetting about grandchildren. Thank you for always being there to write on Facebook and everything for talking the true thing on Facebook. Our country, grandchildren country. And they show that what the country will help everyone all will fight until they don't move for all grandchildren country. I pray that you will get strength to always come on this show at least once in a while every month to come and talk to the pertaining grandchildren country to find our way moving in from because the Papa in the country here is too much for our want to pay. So up was this on our side, I live with their own crying and crying. For thank you for crying with us and coming on the platform today to discuss everything grandchildren. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll take this person to be our last lucky caller. Time is not in our favor right now. It's already 8:30. 9:30. So we can no longer go. We have to go. Let's take this person. Hello.
Good evening.
Your name? Where you calling from?
I'm Jerry. I'm calling from Barville community.
Please, 1 minute 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Thank you, Chief. I want to say hi to my friend and brother Steven Siakwa Saywon. And I want to use the time to express my condolence to him for the pass of his girlfriend. One thing I want to say is that Steven shouldn't bother himself, even to take Shafa to say you are wasting on social. Will you tell me that Shafa will move from beyond Grand? All those guys, they are saying, the parents. Even when Grand say who father to the son for 2,000, I don't think we do it.
Okay.
We will defend it. So for that, it's not an issue.
Okay.
This country, we don't know what to say, my dear bro. Talk, and they will die in this country.
Thank you, sir.
Like, Nigeria is just another Liberia in Africa. That it's not a swear, but we're only asking for the grace of God.
Thank you.
And we hope that one of the days God will bless us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We hold it right there, and then we call it a date on this segment. Stevie, please respond in 3 minutes, and we will have to leave you to break the program. I beg to differ. We've went into the program already. We've gone into the program 30 minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, Seku, before I end, I want to say a very big thank you to Honorable Sokan. You know, I've been following his project back home. This is how leaders behave. Just in a short period of time, you saw the kind of leadership that this man have exhibited. So these are baffled people that stay over time, that have no legacy in that place. I really want to appreciate him because there are a lot of people who don't behave that the other person so can carry, and later on the president first so can today the president behind grand in a party, this and that. Seku, I want to make this pronouncement today. Until this show, either you save it as an evidence or not. Until Honorable Sokan can say I am not contesting in Grand Jire, whether I will contest or I will support different person in that district that you will be in. That's the only time. I will never in my life go against any person whose name is Sokan in my entire life. I would never. So those of you that are sitting out to the party and say Stevie is coming at his, I will never. I can't follow you. I will never follow you. I brought your picture and your picture is hanging over my bed. I know why you did. And I know why you're going through right now. I can never join your gap to follow Grant. The next thing is, it is because the United Party government, Seku, they said because the people of Nigeria did not vote them. That is the reason, the only way to punish us, it is not to carry us to the triangle to beat our butt. It is not to carry us to, or to the Toman Party to beat our butt. They say the only punishment we get is Deacon Grant. That or Eddie's Grant was the only punishment that United Party government gave us. It is wrong. This man keep eating the people money. Look at BI District. The district that he represented. BI is form part of it. Yeah. You consume the people money. You consume the people 500,000 with a Burkinabe man. Oh, is that the reason you were advocating for Burkinabe yesterday when you were a lawmaker? I thought you said, we should have a cross, interaction because we are well African, or people. We have to have that cross border, stuff. But only because you have an agenda that one day I will become superintendent to eat the people money with a Burkinabe man I'm encouraging. Honorable Grant, I am telling you that tomorrow meeting, any team that meeting hold, where you want to distribute 100,000 to the sales person. Right now, you already have 4. And Abbott, the vice president of the Great Nigeria Youth, are calling all the young people that if there is any meeting to that youth center, I am fully prepared to sponsor it. The meeting should be disrupted. I mean, to the administration building, the meeting should be disrupted because Abbott is not working with the president who is advocating and continue to be behind Honorable Grant because I don't want to go personal. Well, Abbott is using a personal relationship that she has in the local government to exploit the young people. She need to stop that. I love her as a sister and I love her.
You got 1
Senator
minute.
Penu. Yes, Senator Penu, your days are normal. Your days to become a lawmaker in Grand Nigeria County are enormous. If you like, tell your family, Edward Baga, who is paying 150 at, the institution you just sending. I just remember recently, Honorable Penu sent one of our brothers who need our call because we have a close relationship. Because the brother been reaching out to me. He sent a man, God forbid, he sent a man to become a restaurant collector. Why even do that? That's a kobo collector in a restaurant. You don't do that to humiliate people that are fighting for you. There are a lot of institutions, there are a lot of companies. But this man have no dream and aspiration for our country. It is about time that all of the opposition, I will be the only opposition that will support all the opposition that will go against Senator Peno. And at the end of the day, at the battle board, we select one person to defeat in 2029. So thank you tonight, Seku. Before I end, we will be having, because God said, if I bless you, the hand I gave out must always be blessed. I don't need any position in the county. I don't need it. But for the fact that God is blessing me with a little sin, I am under obligation to share with my colleagues. We will be having our financial aid at the community college starting with 10% next semester. So I will get people that already know the process like Garrison and other guys who know the process of how people can engage the financial assistance in the school to help at least 10%. I don't need anything. I will not tell you say when I pay this money this semester, vote for the president 2029. No, it is my own way
Steven,
to
thank you.
identify
Thank you. We have to let you
brothers
go.
and my sister.
Time has come.
What? All right, so thank you. It's a pleasure being on this platform. Thank you very much.
All right, folks. That's all the time we have to be here tonight. I beg to differ is the next program that coming up.